This is Rockin' with Jam, man. It's with Miljenko from SteelHeart. So how you doing, man?
Wait, what's happening? Hello, everyone. Um, yeah, I'm doing well. I'm doing well. And back in Los Angeles for a minute. Tonight I leave for Indonesia for shows. So we're all over the place, kind of like 7-Eleven, so to speak, working hard as always.
So I just got done watching your new movie, Thrust in Love. Trust in Love. And let me say, you made the ultimate chick flick.
Oh, great. Well, I'm glad. So you enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. Well, I'm happy. I'm happy to hear that. Yeah, we worked hard on it, man, and a lot of great things. I think the storyline is good. Of course, the music. I did the music. You know, "Trust and Love." The song is the theme song of the movie, and also what happened is when I was playing all the music for the director, he when he heard "Trust and Love," he's like, "Holy shit, we got to just call the movie Trust and Love." So it used to be called Split. So then they changed the name to Trust and Love. So yeah, I'm happy about that. I'm happy that it's getting great reviews, and hopefully, it'll do something. So I'll bring smiles to people's faces.
Now, for those who are just hearing about the film, can you tell us what it's about?
So what it's about is like it's about a producer and a rock band, and the producer's getting older. He's kind of losing his grip now. They had huge hits throughout the years, and he wants to get closer to his family, and he goes to his wife on her anniversary. He wants to get remarried, and he asks her, "Hey, let's get remarried right now." And she says, "Well, I want a divorce." And meanwhile, she's sleeping with the stable boy, where where his daughter is getting lessons from. So it's kind of like kind of like a reality situation in the music business, if you think about it. And so he just starts going down the road of everything going wrong. The band can't get a song together. The record company's going to drop the band, and we got nothing going. One thing after another goes negative, and it goes sideways, and it goes really challenging for him, the band, and everybody around him. And then it picks up towards the end. It's all a misunderstanding, and everybody comes together, and the concept, trust and love. And we do a live. I come up with a great song. At the end, it's like I write the hit song, and the band gets famous again. It's a beautiful roller coaster, should I say, of a tear jerker slash honest rock and roll lifestyle. I mean, this is very, I'm sure a lot of producers have lived this style. So it's a lot of fun movie. So I think you guys are gonna really enjoy it. So
Yeah, there was definitely a lot going on in this movie, like the record producer balancing out his life and his career. I think everyone can relate to where it feels like everything is crashing down, but then you have to step up and rebuild yourself.
that's right. That's right. That's the whole point. And the other thing is that, a lot of things that, like, one thing in the movie is that where his wife turns to him, she goes, "Hey, you never look at me anymore. You never look at me the way you used to look at me." And then when they're talking, it's like, "Well, there's the look. There's the man I miss." And that's where they reconnect. And it's like, I just thought you didn't want me anymore. So that's why the separation. I think that's very true with a lot of relationships have that issue. People don't talk. They don't talk about, what's really going on, and really, understand what's happening in their lives. So
So I know you're the voice in the movie Rockstar. What was it like stepping in front of the camera and starring in a movie?
love it. Love it. It's a lot of fun. I always wanted to get into movies. I always felt like um, that's a part of my journey. Of course, I love singing, and of course, I love being a rock star, an artist. That's who I am. But it's fun. It's a lot of fun, making movies. It really is. So hopefully, life will give me other opportunities, and see where it goes.
And this film already got like 22 awards. Is that right?
23.
Yeah, 23. Huh.
23. Yeah, pretty impressive. Yeah, I mean it's just like it's all over the world. It's got so many amazing awards, and again, who knows? You know what I mean? We'll see what happens. So it's exciting.
Did you prepare for your Oscar speech yet?
Yeah, I don't know if that's going to be an Oscar situation, but um, I don't think I don't think anyone ever has prepared for an Oscar, speech. And not only that, I don't think anybody, even if you did, it doesn't work that way. Um, so the answer is no.
Um, you're also working on a new TV show, right?
I am. Yeah, yeah. We are working. It's just in the works. It's in the works. So I'm not really at liberty to talk about it too much. So besides, I don't want to jinx it. But the show is which I did before, and well, how would I say? It's a very exciting, full action-packed, something like fun, and I think you guys are gonna love this. But again, let me not jinx it. Let me get it going, and then we'll take it from there.
Did you get Robbie Kinger, the Geg in your movie?
Krieger.
What?
Who? Krieger.
Krieger, yeah. Uh
Yeah, yeah, Robbie.
so
Yeah, Robbie. So Robbie, yeah, Robbie Krieger, the guitar player, The Doors. And I sang for The Doors for two major tours before Ray passed away. And I just did an interview with him 2 days ago with Robbie. Um, what happened is that we needed to shoot the studio scenes, and Robbie has a great studio here in California. Um, my studio wasn't big enough to shoot something like this. And so I called him and said, hey, I need to use a studio to film this movie and these scenes. So he was kind enough to let us use it. And we filmed like 5 days in the studio. And while we were in there, I was like, well, let's get Robbie into the movie. So we wrote a little part for him, and we got him. We got him in the movie, and he did fantastic, and he looks great, and just brought more. How would I say, love to the screen.
any plans on doing anything more with the Doors or no?
Well, I mean, it's only John is John and Robbie, and John really doesn't want to play out live. The drummer, Densmore, and Robbie is playing, and I sit in sometimes with Robbie, and I may sit in Nashville coming up. So nothing really set in stone. Basically, it's just kind of one-off gigs. So that's about it, the extent of it.
How do you plan on balancing your new acting career with your music career?
Um, well, look, the acting career, it's not really an acting career. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It is one little movie, and hopefully it'll turn into some more. But right now, the focus is always been music. It's always been writing. It's always been making, albums and stuff like that. I got another project coming up with a friend of mine who was the guitar player from In Flames and Halo Effect, and we're doing a project with some great songs, really futuristic heavy. So that's a focus right now that I'm in, and then we'll take it from there. Whatever, see what life brings on.
How did you have and you have new music coming out. How did you get connected with Nicholas? How do you say his last name? I cannot pronounce his
England,
last
England, yeah.
Engelin.
Yeah, so I was just saying, and Niclas. So Niclas, we a mutual friend who's a manager, his manager, and we he asked me to sing on compilation album. So I did a song. I did one song and I sang my ass off. I wrote the melodies and the lyrics, and it was just like, holy shit, we should just do a record. I mean, forget about the compilation thing. Let's just do a record. So, and that's how it came together. And then we got together. He came here to LA, and he would just put on songs and the music. He did all the music, and the first thing that came out of my mouth was just, it just worked. I mean, it all worked. Nothing's changed. So we did 11 songs in 7 days. They're not fully, 3 of them are fully finished. The other 9, I have to finish some lyrics, but it's all there and it's effortless, which is a lot of fun when it's like that.
What made you want to go harder and darker with this project?
You know, it's like this. It's not what made me, it's just what speaks to me, you know. When the spirits speak to me, it just guides me into something, you know, that I need to do. And everything that I do is like, and also like I always say, everything you do, you have to be invited into it. You know, you can't just jump in any project or any band or any kind of thing like that. You know, you gotta be invited into the energy space, and then you're in it. Then you understand it, you feel it, you enjoy it, and that's what happened with this. So it kind of, I always had a vision that I was going to do something really, really heavy, you know, like heavy music, and it works. It really works, you know, with my voice over it. So, well, it works for me. You know, the audience needs to see what they think, but I like it.
Now, with this new music, will it still be called Steelheart or is it going to be something different?
Nah, completely different. Yeah, completely different. Yeah, it's a different project. We do have a name for the project, but I'm not sure if we're ready to release that just yet. But it is all in motion.
Are you personally into more of a harder sound and was just never able to do it before? Or is this just something you felt like trying?
Um, Put it this way, I love all music. I love all of it. I love it from Frank Sinatra through I did the EDM. Did you hear any of my EDM music?
Yes.
Yeah, so you know, from EDM to Sinatra to heavy metal to rock, whatever it is, whatever I feel, whatever comes to me, whatever comes through me, is what I'm gonna do, because this is life and there's no rules. You know what I mean? And I really enjoy all music that is honest and that is true. So, and that's things that I want to be a part of.
Are there any plans to make new music with Steelheart?
Absolutely. We have a few songs that we'd like to release. And I'm hoping to do that sooner than later. Maybe by maybe October, November. We'll see. But I have one crazy song that I definitely want to release. And it's, you know, the music was beautiful is that there's a endless stream of songs, you know, and but everything you do, everything takes a focus, and you got to do it right. You can't just, you know, do the song and throw it out there. You know, you got to put it out there properly, make sure it gets heard, make sure the energy is right, you know, all that stuff. So, um, to answer your question, yes, we do have some more Steelheart music coming. Absolutely.
If this new project blows up, will it be your new focus and Steelheart will have to take a back seat, or will it be equal?
You know, whatever makes sense. You know, if it blows up, then you know you gotta ride that horse. You know what I mean? And Steelheart's never going away. I mean, we're still performing all over the world, And I don't ever want to lose that because we touched millions of people, like the song She's Gone, Angel Eyes. Um, Everybody Loves Eileen, really, really famous songs in many countries. So whatever life brings at the time and whatever is meant to be, that's what we follow. And we just enjoy all of it. But no, we never get rid of any.
Do you find it ironic that you put out a single called We All Die Young and shortly after had a stroke?
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, that's like twice, twice I almost died here. So one was I remember back in '92 when the lighting truss fell on my head. So I shouldn't have made it that day, that night, I should have said. And then most recently, last year, I had surgery on my leg, a procedure on my leg, and it just the doctor didn't do quite the right job, I believe. And it was just a fluke situation, a very fluke situation. I had to create a little blood clot, went through my body and went through my heart and just pumped it in my brain. And it was just like everybody was even the doctors were all confused as how can that possibly happen? But it's like they said to me, it's not like winning one lotto, it's like winning two lottos, what happened to me. So, you know, yeah. And I did write the song. I mean, I released the new version, We All Die Young, for the 30th anniversary. And it is ironic, but it is what it is. And I'm still here. They kept me alive. I'm still here. And I'm meant to do something great. So I'm going to keep going.
Now, you have a heart condition called PFO. Does that mean that you can't tour as much and are limited on what you can do?
No,
Okay.
no, because if that is the question, then, I may keel over on stage, which we don't want to happen. No, what a PFO is. So what it is I believe 30% of the world or the people, I believe I'm not sure exactly, don't quote me on that, um, have a PFO. So you're born with a little hole in your heart, and as soon as you take your first breath, it closes up. And there's some people it doesn't close, and it doesn't bother them. It doesn't bother them at all forever. But when it comes to situations like this happened to me, well, that's a serious situation, okay, where anything can pass through the heart and get pumped into your brain. That's a no-no. And um, so I don't have any restrictions, but what I can tell you is that I truly am SteelHeart because I have a piece in my heart that closes the two together. The wall that had the hole in it, there's a titanium piece in there that closes it, that keeps it closed. So I guess the word SteelHeart really is a part of me now, for sure.
I mean, you're like a warrior, dude. I mean, you're like the music version of the Energizer Bunny. Like, after all the stuff that has happened to you, like, your terrible accident, and now this, you just kept going and going, and that's like, true spirit.
Yeah, well, I mean, what are you gonna do? I mean, there's certain ways to look at things, right? You know, don't get me wrong, I get pissed off and I get, agitated and it's the same, but I recover quickly, because it takes more energy to be negative and to be in the down side of things than to be just roll with it. It's what it is. You can't, the way I say it is like you could kick, punch, and scream, and it's not going to change anything. See what I'm saying? So you just got to go with it. There's nothing you can do. There's nothing you can, these things that you cannot control. Okay. But you can control your emotions, your feelings, and what you say. That you can control. And that's what I do. And I try to keep it in a positive. I've been, look, here I am in a hospital bed, and I'm saying to myself, at any moment I think I can go. But I'm here, I'm alive, got everything going, so we go forward. Period. And no, not you can't. The other thing is you can't dwell on it too much. You can't cry about it too much. You can't. You just got to, put an H on, handle it, see it, understand it, feel it, remember it, but go forward, learn from it. So let's hope we do some more great things.
What's the best venue you've ever played?
The best venue, uh, I would say there's two. One was Prague when I was with the Doors, and the other one would be, I would say, Olympic Stadium in Korea. Those are the two ones that come to me right away.
What's the worst?
The worst? None of them.
Okay.
There isn't any worse. There really isn't, because I've played in shitholes. I've played in basements that were, clubs, and they were all great. Why? Because they were all a part of the building process of who I am and what I've, you know, done and my journey. And it doesn't matter, because wherever you're playing, whether it's 5 people or 100,000 people, they're coming to see you, and it's that energy, and you get to feel that energy, experience it from all the people. And even if it's in the basement of a rock club, I'm in. If it's real and it's honest, it's fantastic.
Do you have a ritual before you go on stage?
Yeah, the ritual is, I would say, I always have a cup of tea, always have hot water, tea, a little bit of gum, keep the juices going. And an absolute must, we have to have a huddle. The band has to have a huddle, and whoever's around us, crew, everyone, before we go on, because it's extremely important for us to be connected when we go on that stage. And that is the ritual, and that is a must every show.
What is your favorite memory from playing a show?
Well, there's so many. There's so many amazing memories. Shoot, that's a good question. What would be my favorite? Uh, I can't think of anything off the bat, but let's just say there are uh, millions of memorable moments. Um, I couldn't tell you. There's just so many amazing moments.
What's your worst?
My worst, again, none. I don't have any worst. Absolutely none. Every one of them, whether it's whatever it is, it's always been an amazing experience. I can honestly say that. Yeah. The worst, I would say maybe the accident. I mean, that was like, yeah, that's a shit experience right there. But that was very powerful, you know. Even though I didn't want that to happen, of course not. But it's almost as if life kind of gave me a slap in the head again. So it was a bad experience, but it was my journey. It was my life that kept me alive, because I was 27, I think, maybe just turned 28. So I almost joined the 27, the 27 crowd. Um, so all in all, brother, I don't think there's any bad experience. They're all good.
Uh, what's next for you?
Well, next is more songs. I'd love to do some more movies. Um, Again, with Niclas, this project, see how that comes together. I just want to just want to live. Okay, enjoy my life. I have always worked really hard and created a lot of beautiful things, and I want to keep doing that. But there is also a big part of what they call life. You know what I mean? And I'm not sure if I want to be in a studio 12 hours a day anymore. Maybe we bring it to 6. All right. So, yeah, that's it. I mean, just a new look. I got to live again, you know, and it's always a learning lesson. It's always growing and seeing things in a whole nother light. And just when you think you learned a lot, there's so much more to go. And this is a beautiful thing we call life. It really is. And I wish more people could see the beauty of what it really is. So I think that's what's next. Enjoy it to another level.
How do my followers follow you?
So, well, you can go SteelHeart01 Instagram, SteelHeart Official Facebook, SteelHeart Official YouTube, SteelHeart.com. Yeah, well, we can't hide. So just put in SteelHeart, and I'm sure it'll all pop up.
Do you have any cool merch?
What's that?
Any cool merch?
Merch? We have a lot of, actually, you know what? We have a lot of merch. By the way, we have a lot of things. Here, check out I don't know if you can even see this. These are my bracelets.
Wow. Yeah, I see
I
it.
don't know if you can see it. See this? See, it's got a bleeding heart, which is a steel heart.
Hmm.
And the pearls, I actually, I go to Indonesia or Thailand and I get them myself. I mean, I don't dive. I don't dive for the pearls, but I go and grab them from the actual how would I say it, growers and farmers and divers and all that stuff out in Thailand. So they're special, and I'm excited about this kind of stuff and just little things. You know, we got great jackets, leather jackets, SteelHeart leather jackets, moto jackets, and the original. Uh, SteelHeartStore.com. A lot of amazing stuff. Come and get it.
You know you gotta hook up your boy with some fresh gear, man. Come on now. Come on.
What's that? What do
Yeah,
you want? We get you.
anything, man. Anything. Anything. It could be something small. It can be anything you choose.
Okay, we got you. We
Thanks.
got you. We'll give you a hookup.
Okay.
I'll get Darien. I'll get Darien on it. Okay. So, all right.
All right. Thanks, man.
Well, hey, good speaking to you again. You take care. And again, enjoy your life, like you said.
Thanks,
All
man.
right.
Appreciate it. I
Take
will.
care.
Have a good one.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
Take care.